guys, welcome to my channel, Mama Needs to Read Romance, and this is step back number 61 in our 100 stepbacks of summer countdown. Today we're being whisked away to medieval times in the book Where Magic Dwells by Roxanne Becknell. Already this cover is giving me all the excitement that I'm looking for in a gorgeous historical romance. We have embossing making portions of this dagger pop, as well as the pendant that hangs from it. I'm loving this blue crystal. We see gold foiling in the author and the title. Look at the border that goes around. It's just beautiful. I love all the detail and the foiling as well that makes this yet another cover that is so reflective. It's almost like a mirror. And look at the detail. Even in the necklace, we see little extra touches in the chains. I mean, this artist has gone the extra mile. I love the font as well as the decorations that have been placed at the top and bottom of the title and author on the spine. Not only that, the back is beautiful as well. This one doesn't have any kind of embossing, so it doesn't come off the page, but I almost feel like the art is better for it. I feel like it's a more detailed drawing. You can just see more. And honestly, I didn't notice that the handle was wooden until this very moment. That's a wooden handle and it's showing wear and tear. You can tell that this is very old. And I honestly feel like I can see far more detail in the chain that's holding the crystal as well. Color me intrigued. Let's go ahead and look at this step back before we talk about the plot. I almost started reading it, but now I want to wait a minute. Now, there's nothing so special about the border, and I'm sorry to say that there's been some wear and tear, unfortunately, but you know what? We're still gonna love it, even though it's got a little extra love, right? That doesn't mean anything. Let's open this up and get swept away. Oh, I'm just so in love with this. We have a gentleman and a woman both swept up in passion. I feel like he might be a little bit more in the moment than she is. She might be feeling a little more standoffish. That's what I glean. Let me know if you have any separate thoughts. In the background, we see a beautiful castle. It's white, and we realize they might be in a garden here. There's stone and arches. Look at the details behind his shoulder of perhaps an iron gate. Oh my gosh, it's just so heavenly. I mean, what is there not to love? Look at her. She has ornaments decorating her brow and her hair. Just so lovely. And look how long, lustrous, and beautiful and wavy that hair is too. I'm just in heaven looking at that, as well as the intricacies of her gown. So many colors and layers just to love. I love the way that it's flowing and she's holding it out. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I love it so much. And speaking of holding, look at the way that he's holding her so close to himself. What a lovely embrace. He's got her so pressed into himself that his hands are practically touching. I'm just so in love. And look at the detail in the holder of his sword. It's on the tip of my tongue. The thing that holds the sword. Scabbard? I love the ivy that's hanging along the archways and the gate, the iron gate. It really give it that beautiful extra natural touch. I just feel like I'm being swept into an English garden hundreds and hundreds of years ago. I love the gold on his tunic as well as the belt. Is it a mullet? Yes, it is. Do we care? No, we don't, because he's rocking it. I'm just so blown away by this insanely gorgeous step back. And yet again, I regret that we couldn't find anywhere else to put a barcode. What are you gonna do? So let's scan through this as we talk about what this beautiful story has in order for us. It says she has 5 orphans that she's raising who are referred to as bastards of war. So they lost their parents in the war. That's so sad. She's magical though. It says, awed by her magic, would-be suitors kept their distance until the fierce English knight rode into Radnor Forest on a mission to seize one of her children. Even as this knight laid siege to her body with ungodly powers that matched her own. Dispatched to Wales to reclaim his liege lord's byblow offspring and to win the long-coveted rewards, Sir Cleve Fitzwarren was prepared to face an army, but not the defiant beauty guarding her children with her magic and her life. This was war. Girded for battle, he vowed to have her, to brand her with kisses, set her aflame, this enchantress who held him in thrall with the sweet magic of her innocent embrace, where magic dwells. Who just got goosebumps, right? Am I right? Ah, it sounds so good. And I love that there's magic in this. How fun. So I suppose it's sort of like a fantastical historical romance. I wonder if the magic's real. We'll have to find out. I can't wait to see. Join us again tomorrow for a Step Back by the fabulous Amanda Quick that's anything but safe. That's a really good clue. If you have any predictions, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, you can leave me a magical emoji. I hope you're doing well. Until next time, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.